Hi, I'm Dave Johnson, Editor-in-Chief of TechWalla, and whether you're the sort of person who's always on the lookout for the next cool Android phone, or if you just want a good phone at a good price, I've got a handset here for you that you're really going to want to take a look at. The brand name Honor might not mean a lot to you because it's not from a company that's really popular like Samsung or Apple or even HTC. It's from a Chinese company called Huawei, and they're really just starting to make a name for themselves. Their previous handsets were totally respectable, but this, the Honor 8, their newest phone, is really impressive because it's both affordable and powerful. First, let's take a look at it. It's really pretty, and it's perfectly flat with no bulging lenses anywhere on it. It's only slightly thicker than the iPhone 6, and its 5.2-inch display is bright and sharp, and it's a really good size even for me, and I love the huge display on the iPhone 6 Plus. It's finished in glass on both sides, because why not? And it's built up in layers that let it refract the light for a really cool visual effect. The bottom line is, it's solid, it's sturdy, and it both looks and feels great in your hand. The Honor 8 puts the fingerprint sensor on the back, so it automatically unlocks when your index finger falls into place on the back of the phone. It unlocks seemingly instantly. Indeed, if you blink, you'll miss the time it takes for the phone to actually unlock. Now, the fingerprint reader is also a button that lets you launch your 3 favorite apps with a tap, a double tap, or a tap and a hold. For example, one tap for me starts my email. A double tap starts the calendar. You can swipe down to get notifications and swipe left and right to change photos in the photo album. This is all really nifty and it's really useful, except I do miss the ability to start the phone when it's sitting on my desk, because now I have to actually pick it up because the button's on the bottom. The fingerprint reader is just one way to get at your apps quickly. The Honor 8 also supports knuckle gestures. Draw a C on the screen with your knuckle and it launches the camera, for example. Now, I think this is kind of a weird gimmick. It's hard to draw on the screen with your knuckle and it only works some of the time. Draw a C on the Draw a C on the screen, and it starts the camera for you. Really? Why not just draw on the screen with your fingertip? This feature's a dud. One of the phone's standout features is its cameras. In addition to the 8-megapixel selfie camera, it has dual 12-megapixel main camera lenses on the back. Now, it takes one picture in color and one picture in monochrome and combines them for an image that has better overall detail, brightness, and color. My eyeballs say this phone takes excellent pictures. And this camera has a bunch of tricks up its sleeve. It has a pro mode that lets you change aperture, shutter, ISO, that sort of thing. Do you remember the Litro camera from a few years ago that lets you change the focus after the picture is taken? Well, this camera does that too. You can take a picture and choose to make the foreground or the background in focus after it's taken. And I haven't even gotten to the fact that it has a couple of night modes. For example, you can take light trail photos. This is a camera that could even replace a DSLR for some people. The Honor 8 has a lot of other things going for it as well, like a speedy processor and a micro SD slot that lets you add up to 128 gigabytes of memory to your phone. So I'm a fan. This smartphone holds its own against some of the best models from Samsung and Apple. And best of all, it's very affordable. The 32 gigabyte version costs $400, and the 64 gig is only $450. That puts it in OnePlus 3 pricing territory. So, like I said at the beginning, this is a phone that's both powerful and affordable. It's a keeper.